Hello all, I'm Kate the Panplate here. I'm here with Creeperblast, he's the cameraman.
Yeah.
And today we're going to be doing a pencil tier list. First off, we have the Papermate Handwriting number 2 pencil. And yeah.
What are you gonna rank the pencils by? What are your categories?
I'm going to rank them on how pleasant they are to write, the quality of the unboxing experience, and I'll figure it out.
That sounds awesome.
Thank you. Now we're doing the unboxing. Check this out. So this one, it comes with 6 pencils. Can I count? No, that's 5. It comes with 5 pencils, 2 extra erasers, a bunch of pencil lead. It uses a 1.3 millimeter pencil lead. Yeah, I'm gonna use this pencil to test out.
Okay.
Oh man, 1.3 millimeters thick. I've never used it before. So the accessories. I would like it if it had more erasers. I feel like 2 is just not enough, especially since you get 5 pencils. This is a good amount of lead though, but I don't know how long it'll last. But let's see. What should I write?
You should write, my name is Bartholomew.
Alright. My name.
Look at that form.
I don't have the greatest handwriting. It's Bartholomew. Now this pencil's a bit bigger than I'm used to. And you know, I'm not used to that big of a thing.
Should I write as well?
Yeah.
Now, although Kate had great form here, I will also be testing out this pencil. So perhaps you can actually read the text. There we go.
I just noticed that the Cape Bot drawing is visible.
Oh my god. So this pencil is pretty good. Although I feel like it's not as strong as it could be. Bartholomew, I can't spell. There we go.
That's one thing I can do better than you.
I seems pretty good. Yeah.
Well, after checking that out, drawing a little bit with the pencil, what were my categories again?
It was like chewability.
Alright, chewability.
She's now chewing the pencil like a proper primitive Homo sapien.
That was pretty chewable. There are some bite marks.
Let's see that. Where's the pencil? Okay, there it is.
Do you see the bite marks?
I do.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So it's not perfect, but it didn't break, so that's pretty good.
You might embarrass yourself.
I
in
don't
class.
care. After all that, it's kind of hard to put a first pencil because you don't know where exactly to rank it. So I'm gonna put it.
Was there a third category?
It was the unboxing experience.
Okay.
And so it didn't have enough erasers for me. I would have wanted more erasers. And so for that, it's satisfactory. But I'm gonna move it down to D.
Ooh.
Because it didn't have. Well, I mean, actually, no. I'm gonna keep it at C.
Okay.
But if something had more erasers or more lead, I think it would be better. The amount of pencils is really good, though. I like the 5 pencils. I would do a cost analysis, but I don't remember how much.
Where's the
we
receipt?
paid.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. It's not there.
I don't know where the receipt is.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Nice to know.
All right.
Next,
we're going to be doing the Premium Mechanical Pencil Sharp. Or is it Sharp Premium Mechanical Pencil?
Yes.
This uses 0.7 millimeter lead. It's the same as a number 2 pencil, and it's engineered for precision, and it has superior quality.
Awesome.
Its brand is Pentel. I should have mentioned the last one's brand was Papermate. I like Papermate. I've used their pencils a lot. Let's see how this one compares. All right, now it's time for the unboxing. that happened. This happens with a lot of them. This one only has one pencil.
Only one.
Instead of 5. So
that's disgusting.
Not the greatest. Has 2 erasers again. But with 1 pencil, it's kind of a fairer thing to have 2 erasers. This seems like a lot less lead than the other one. But yeah. And let's see how the writing experience for this one is. Should we keep with the same sentence, my name is Bartholomew?
Should we change the name? We do your name is, and then Shakespeare.
Your name is Shakespeare?
Yeah.
Your name is Shakespeare. You know, I feel like this one was smoother than the last one.
Smoother, okay.
That's in my professional opinion, you know?
Of course. And we'll see how I write with it now.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ooh. This is definitely, so it's not as thick as the other one. But it kind of has some finesse to it that makes it a bit more cleaner. There we go. I think I like this one better than the previous one.
Yeah, you know, I
What do
agree.
you think?
I agree.
Okay.
I think. Well, how would you feel about B tier?
B tier? Yeah. I think this
It's
is
not
a pretty
like
good pencil.
amazing. It's
It's
not
not amazing,
but it's
it'll get you the English 101. You know what I mean?
It's good enough.
Yes. We're gonna
For
put
B
this,
tier.
and I hopefully the pencils will fit in multiple categories because
Well,
these are very
you know-
thin rows that we made here. So
You know, maybe we'll only have 1 pencil per category. We don't know
that's
yet.
true. That's true.
And we'll figure it out.
All right.
Okay, so for the next pencil, it's Paper Mate again, and it's the Sharp Writer number 2 pencil. And actually, a little fun fact about this kind of pencil: when I was in elementary school, my principal said that if I stopped misbehaving in class, he would give me one of his pencils that was this, because I really like this pencil.
That's excellent.
And he never did.
Oh.
He taped it on a painting in his office.
What?
And he was like, "You'll get this at the end of the year if I don't see you again." And I was a good student. I didn't get sent to the principal's office ever again. And then he never gave it to me.
That seems like manipulation to me.
Well, you know, my first and last time being manipulated, I guess. This video is sponsored by Amaiguri. She's making a game called All the Promised Burn. And you should all wishlist it now. On Steam. Link in the description. You know, I forgot to do the chewability on the last pencil.
Oh my god.
Time to unbox this one. This one holds a special place in my heart, so I imagine it's going to be doing well.
We have many pencils here.
We do. It has a large quantity of pencils, but it doesn't have replacement lead. But let's see how the chewability is, because I forgot to do that for the last one.
Mayhaps you did, but I did too. Hear that? That's professional chewing right there.
So it definitely has way more give.
Oh my
than the other
god,
one.
that's been mutilated.
Also, it's way easier to break.
Oh! This is a fragile pencil.
Yeah, this is a very fragile
This is
pencil.
the twink pencil.
Which actually, my favorite part about the pencil when I was in elementary school was the spring. The spring was always so fun, and it had this little sword piece that you could twist through the spring. And I always loved to pull this out, just like I did now. And all the lead in it's breaking right now.
I never dissected my pencils, but I'm glad that you did that in your life.
So yeah, for fun factor, it's really great. But for actual durability, awful. But anyway, let's get this corpse out of the way.
Rest in peace to that one pencil.
Rest in peace to that pencil. And to all this lead that flew around. And so this is different from the other mechanical pencils because unlike these, where it's a top pressing, you twist the bottom. And that's how it goes. And that's what this little sword piece is for.
Oh, it's kind of
you
quirky.
twist the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah. It also looks way more like a regular pencil than a regular mechanical pencil would look. But let's see how the writing is. Also, how big was the lead? It's 0.7 millimeters. I forgot to mention it for this one. So it's the same as the last one, but still half the size as the first one.
I see.
What's the sentence for
What
this
are
one?
we gonna write? Her name is Oh, I didn't finish saying it. Okay. Her name. Okay. Her name is
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
The writing experience is not as good.
Ooh, awful work.
Because like as you're writing, you can feel like a little wobble from the tip because it's designed for spinning. Something else is that this really is not meant for refilling because of the way the sword works. You wouldn't really be able to refill it. So these pencils, while I have a lot of nostalgia with them, I need to recognize their flaws in the modern era. And I just don't think that this is worthy of anything higher than maybe D or E tier. But before I get to that, I want to see your opinion on it, Creeper.
Yes.
I trust your opinion. I value your opinion as my friend.
Of course.
So we're going to find out.
Okay.
This is quite the primitive tool here.
Do you want to break one too?
I'm not. I think I will try to. How do I even get more lead out?
You have to twist the front. That's what I just said.
Oh, okay. Yikes! This is. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna write it down now. Oh, this is really fragile.
Yeah.
I cannot put much pressure on this, or else it will snap beneath my fingers. This is truly, I think, should go back to the factory. This isn't very good.
This pencil is not worthy.
Yeah, this is.
I may have nostalgia for it, but it's
broken my heart. Oh, look at that. It's honestly, it is pretty actually malleable though. You can make some cool shapes with it.
Think it still works? Think you could still extend some lead out? No.
Oh, it's
Also, the eraser fell off.
it is. Sadly, this one has passed away.
You can
So
bend
we're-
it the other way and like.
We're gonna
twist
put it
around.
with we're gonna put it with its other deceased friend in a little memorial service for them.
Yes. All right. And would you like to do the honors of placing one of the living ones?
We're gonna take this one. I think it really is more iconic.
Yeah.
This one, ooh.
E or F?
I mean, I feel like it's either E or F. This is really bad pencil. I think it has some like fun with being able to bend it. So I will be putting it in E.
Yeah. All right. That's
But
good.
we could change our minds.
Yeah, we can change our minds in the future, but
Yes.
E is a pretty good place.
I agree.
All right. We have the big break-resistant pencil. And actually, this model of pencil is a lot like my classic daily driver that I used to use. It was a Papermate brand, but if you know it, you know it. And instead of being like at the back or twisting at the front, it has a little side thing you press. And I really like that, but it would always break for me when I use it for a long time. So let's see how this one is. Something else worth noting is it's also 0.7 lead. And it's time for the unboxing of it.
That seems pretty clean.
I do like how it gets two pencils, his and her, if you're swinging that way.
Traditional gender colors and roles.
Yeah, because green, naturally.
That's green?
I mean, it's
That's
more
like
of
an
a teal.
aquamarine, right? Yeah,
It's the same color as this, almost.
That's true.
Yeah, aquamarine. It has a little twisty bit at the top for pulling out the eraser. I always like having the long erasers. Makes it so you don't have to refill it as often. And on the side, the little pressing it, this is very nice. For the chew test, it says break resistant, so you'd hope it has pretty good chew resistance.
Let's put it to the claim. Oh, I heard a shatter there. I think we're getting injured as we keep chewing this pencil.
Okay. So also you can you can remove that normally. I didn't mention.
Okay.
That's part of the feature set. But like right around here, you can
Ooh,
see
there's
like
some
a
abrasion
scratch.
there. Yeah.
And in my using the other version of this a lot, I know you can like this part can get broken and make this fly off all the time. But it is
It is what?
I was gonna say it can handle the bend test pretty well,
Okay.
but I guess not. This has a propensity to fall off in normal usage as well. You only get 2 of these.
There goes one of them.
Yeah. But it does give a replacement eraser for each of them, which is really nice if it doesn't break in half. And it does come with a little bit of extra lead. It's the smallest thing of extra lead we've had so far. Like, this one has more. Though, it has more than the extra lead that came with these, which was none. These pencils are for losers.
Agreed. E tier.
Also, the opening, I've never looked at the opening of the extra lead, but this one is awful to open. Like, this one, it's better. And I don't know what this one will open like. That's fine.
Pretty smooth.
But yeah, now it's time to do the writing test. What's the sentence for today, Creeperblast?
We're gonna write, his name isn't, Penelope.
His?
That H.
Actually, little fun fact. When I was little,
Yes?
I would never write a lowercase h. Like this, I would never write that. I would always write an uppercase H, just really small.
That's awful.
Yeah. That's a little fun fact about Kate the Pan Plate.
Oh.
His name isn't Penelope.
Okay. How do you feel about the material?
I think it was a pretty nice writing experience. You wouldn't really be putting the pencil through this much force. I have a soft spot for this type of pencil. I really like it. So me personally, I'd probably put it in C tier along with
Our aquamarine friend.
our aquamarine friend. Despite the breakage, I think it's worthy.
Okay.
Let
Let me see what I think. Yeah.
This model seems pretty compact, very at least tough when going under normal situations. That is actually a pretty strong lead there. I feel like I can put a comfortable amount of pressure, and the lead is not gonna snap.
Yeah, it's very nice for that.
It's pretty. See if I spell this right, and I did.
At least you didn't mess up like I did.
This seems pretty good. I would argue to put it in B tier.
I could go with B tier.
Could you?
B tier sounds good to
just
me.
your arm on this? Okay. Here you go, friend.
You can go with that one.
Ooh,
that rolled over.
Oh. Okay, so hopefully that's not another B tier pencil, or else we're kind of going to be in some trouble.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. For this one,
This is a classic.
this is a classic. I have a lot of these at home. But these were just sitting here on a shelf in Creeper's room, so I didn't need to buy more of these. They're already open, as you can
Unfortunately, yeah.
see. But it comes with a lot.
Some nice sounds. And it says it's extra strong.
Extra strong, yeah. It's
So we are gonna
break-resistant
say-
leads as well.
Yeah, it's 24. That's a lot of bang for your
it has a lot
buck.
of pencils.
Yeah.
Which is a lot more than
It's
the
a
other
lot
pencils.
of bang for your buck.
It doesn't have refilling lead or extra erasers. But let's take one. What's your favorite color of these that we have?
I like the pink one.
That's such a high-pitched voice for you. I like the pink one. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
So, shall we start with the bend test? The bite
Let me
test?
try the chew test
Actually,
first.
I don't think... Why is bend test a test? Bend test is not a test.
Nobody is gonna be breaking their pencils like this, okay? Viciously going at it.
It lasted pretty well. You got
Ooh.
shoe marks and stuff.
I do see the reflection of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
pretty
lost
good,
the pencil. There it is.
though.
There we go.
Yeah. That worked out fine.
Pretty good. But can it resist the grabs of Godzilla?
The bend test of Godzilla.
Ooh,
That held
I
up
see
pretty
some
well.
tension, but
It
it's a bit bent, but it held up.
It works.
It works.
It works pretty well. I did stop. I could have.
Ooh.
I can't go further, and it won't
Extra
work.
strong.
It doesn't work as well. It still works.
This is kind of coughing and bleeding a little bit. That's okay.
It's a survivor. You're definitely not going to be doing that in your day-to-day life, but you know, for the second graders watching, maybe they really like bending their pencils when they're bored. I did. But let's grab one that's not broken. Do we want to get another pink or a different color?
We'll do an orange this time.
An orange and blue. All right.
Lovely.
And now what should we write?
We're writing their name is Maximilian.
Their name. That's not
You
enough.
keep messing up your ends. That's okay.
Is not.
Is Maximilian? Isn't?
I
Okay,
hope
we're
it isn't.
thinking isn't.
Maximilian.
Now, how is the material here?
It feels fine. Like it's a pencil.
Average? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I will see how I think about it now.
Now, I have a lot of these are like my pencils. You know, these are what I use in my day-to-day life. So there could be some bias here in the writing, but we're gonna see. Look at that.
Bro has experience.
Now this is pretty good. Feels pretty solid.
Your handwriting's so much better than mine.
I'm also not sure how Maximilian is. I think it's spelled million though. So, you know.
I'm pretty sure it's an A at the end.
Is it an A? Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't test any of the erasers, by the way.
You're right. Should we do a bonus round for the erasers?
We're gonna do a bonus round eraser.
Okay.
Okay, so erasing. We're just going to we'll do them all at the end.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then we can decide if the erasers are gonna raise or lower it.
Now, listen. I could be biased, but 24 of these, right? You can't really bend or break them. I mean, you can bend it, but you can't really break them that well.
Yeah.
The lead seems pretty strong. I'm thinking S tier.
You know, I think.
What do you think?
I think I can't give it S tier because it didn't come with extra lead and it didn't come with extra erasers. And so once you use up all the lead of the pencil, you're gonna have to buy more lead
That's
or
true.
use another pencil.
That's true.
But you don't want to replace your pencil every week.
That's true.
Or every few months or whatever. And also the eraser, when the eraser goes out, you're gonna have to get new erasers, or just
This is all
move on
very
to a
true.
different pencil.
That's very true.
So I think
So A?
it can't be S. So let's put it in A.
A? Okay.
Okay, so we got a second
How's your
one.
voice change? Okay, so.
Okay, so we got a second one.
Okay.
And today now I'm gonna be doing the test. So first I'm gonna do a bite test.
I hear some wood being chipped off. Oh, man.
That's not good.
Ooh.
I know for a fact if you do that a lot over the course of months, say, then it'll start to wear down.
You're gonna
till you get to
saw it in
lead and
half.
it'll break in half.
Like that.
Like
As
that.
demonstrated.
But
Rest
anyway,
in peace.
ignore how much I struggled with breaking them.
And sadly, there's no package for this one. There's no package. We just found these in my dorm, so.
Yeah, and they're also not all the same brand. But
Yeah,
they're
so-
all wooden pencils. How
Yeah.
different could they be?
Erasers.
What should we write for this one?
Oh shoot.
Our name?
Yeah, our name is The Collective.
Our name is The Collective.
What do we think?
I hate wooden pencils. F tier? F tier.
Oh.
F tier. If it were me, it would be F
She
tier.
has some, I think, personal experiences that have made her dislike number 2 wooden pencils.
Would you like to review them?
I would love to review them.
I will say you do have to have a sharpener for these ones, so it is like an
That's an
added
extra
accessory,
cost.
which is an extra
You
cost.
can't have extra erasers. You have to
cannot.
get the stupid ones that you put on the ends.
This is pretty
pretty smooth. You can see that it looks a bit bigger depending on which side you use on it, which is a little bit distracting. But
Our name.
because that is so small and this is really big.
Yeah.
So our name is the click. Although it is legible, it's not as bold as, you know, maybe the Bic pencils that we have here or the one we started with up here, but it is pretty clear and legible.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it does its job pretty well. I think that we can't put it in F just because of some childhood experiences, but I'd say like E probably below this one.
You know, I think.
Or do you think F?
How about D?
D?
Yeah, that seems like a good balance of it.
Okay. There we go.
Alrighty. Alright, everyone. We've reviewed all those stupid loser pencils. Now we're going to be getting to experience this pencil. I don't have the packaging for this, because this is just from my backpack. I carry it around everywhere I go. It's my daily driver, if you were to say so. It came in a pack of 3 or 4, and I used the last one down until it was like raw and stopped working, and then got this one, or switched to this one. It came with multiple erasers and multiple things of lead, which I do have. Here's the eraser I've been using.
Oh wow,
It's well loved.
through it.
And if I do it, where's the lead? Where's the lead? Where's the lead? It had like 4 of these, and they have a lot of lead.
I see.
A lot more than the other ones, which is way better in my opinion. 60 pieces, really good. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of these pencils. I'm pretty biased. This is going in S tier if I have anything to say about it.
It's just the pencil of the future.
And what should I write?
I think you should decide since it's your pencil.
I'm gonna do
Please
something
subscribe
crazy.
to Keep the Pen Plate. Oh, okay.
Subscribe to Kate the Pan Plate.
Okay. So I'm gonna guess you think it's an amazing type of material and has
God.
excellent writing skills.
It's absolutely amazing. It has a nice weight to it, but it's not too heavy. I'm not gonna bite it because I love it and it's my child.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna
unfair
try and bend it
advantage.
because I love it. And it's my
Okay.
child. I'm trying to bend it, and it's,
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
You want to try? You can try.
I would love to try, as I
Okay.
write with it as well.
Yeah. Okay.
This is quite the species of pencil.
It's a lot higher quality than the other pencils we experienced. It's also like twice the. It was the cost of all the rest of the pencils together.
That makes sense.
Um.
So about $20-ish.
Okay, you don't even expose how much money I wasted on this video.
Now it does kind of feel like it's digging into the paper just a tad bit. But you know, there's definitely not a gun to my head. I'm definitely not being forced to say this, but I do believe that this pencil will be going into S tier because I feel like truly it just outshines everything else in the best of ways. It just outsmarts it. It truly is the best of its breed. So we're gonna be putting this right here in its penthouse tower at the top of the tier list.
Where it deserves.
Where it deserves. Where it
There's
deserves.
no gun to his head.
No.
No gun
Not definitely at
whatsoever.
all.
Zoom in properly.
It's okay. Well, this is gonna take a while.
Yeah. Oh, my phone buzzed.
Do you feel like this has been worth the 4-hour drive so far?
I was gonna make the 4-hour drive regardless. All this is a stop
Just gonna
before the other 5 hours.
Ooh. This is
How's the erasing feeling?
It's feeling okay.
Do we want another tier list just for erasing?
Should we do that?
No, we're doing it out of 10.
Yeah, it is true.
So just write the score next to the pencil or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure.
We're just gonna get a bit of a view for the eraser. Can you see it? Is that good? Okay.
You can still see it pretty well.
This is gonna be. Ooh, I mean.
Oh, you should write it next to the line where you erase.
That's right. I'm just doing it from my own personal analyzation.
Analyzation.
Yeah. I feel like it's like a 6 or a 10. A 6 out of 10, I'd say. So.
Okay.
Okay.
My arms are gonna get tired.
We can take a break.
No, one take.
You sure about that?
We'll see.
Because you're already like trembling as it is.
I'm not trembling. You're trembling. Just wait till you see the camera footage.
If it's so shaky, I'm gonna be so angry. Okay.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, King. I promise
Now
you.
this seems pretty good. I think this is gonna be a 5 out of 10 for us. Have you gotten down from the from the chair? Okay. Only like 6 more pencils to go.
This footage is gonna be unusable. We have to re-record it.
Dude, I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm just kidding. It's fine. It looks good.
Cake pan. Oh, ew! Oh my god, this already looks awful. Yucky.
Already like a 1 out of 10.
This is already not looking too good. And it sucks because like the lead is actually pretty thick and it writes pretty well.
You know, maybe that's it.
Oh, that is. Oof.
Ooh.
Ooh, God, that is.
Yikes.
I have to go back to this one.
Yikes.
This is like a 4 out of 10. Oh, look at that! Look at that smudge work right there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is not looking too good.
I would put 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Okay. Next we have
that one.
this one. Okay. This looks pretty clean, actually.
Oh yeah. And you know what's great about the pencils? You get so much erasing.
Look at that. That's like almost. That's like a 9 out of 10, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now we have. That was in, I think, B tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to extend it.
This is gonna cut that one out.
I like how it's just all please subscribe to the pan plate.
So where's the eraser at?
You have to take off the cap.
Ooh, it's extra work.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not all the, and also it makes the lead go up too, if you put too much pressure on it. This isn't like the best, I feel like. Okay. I think it's also like I think this is another 5 out of 10. Oh.
Maybe 4 out of 10.
Okay. Give us more score diversity.
Put the cap back on.
Oh yeah.
There's work on both sides. You need to take that into consideration.
How do I make it go down?
You just hold down the back
Oh.
and then press it.
Okay.
That's not where the cap goes. You're doing great on.
Okay. Now we have my darling, my husband, Bic. Look at that, lovely.
Maybe that's
that.
Now that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. We don't have to do the eraser for mine. It's bad. But it would be incomplete without it.
I think it's like an 8. Not as good as that one because I can still I can still see a little bit, but
8 out of 10. So mine is another one with the cap on the back.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. There's a hole there. It gets its own category. Ooh.
You didn't extend it
Oh
properly.
my god.
What's the morning?
Who is having an orgasm outside?
It was you.
Super
Went
Bowl
back in
that
time
good?
from how good it was.
Ooh,
You're
this
putting
is.
too much pressure on it.
I like having pressure put on my pencils.
Okay, masochist.
It's okay.
Sadist.
So I have to. This is the razor. Okay.
You know what? Also review how the like eraser that came with it feels.
Okay.
What?
Okay. I'm kind of feeling like this is
You don't have to be biased how
Like
I
that's
feel about
that.
the pencil.
I think it's that much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. My real thoughts are like a 3 out of 10. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Excellent. I think that's it.